Good morning, Terabytes. This is your newscast for Thursday, June 2nd, 2022. My name is Ray Cannon, and this is NewsBYTEs, the last episode of the school year.
Welcome to NewsBYTEs Middle School Edition. My name is Don Cannon. The last episode. Wow, I can't believe we're at the end of the school year already.
I know. It seems like only yesterday we recorded our first NewsBYTEs episode of the year. Now look at us. We're like pros.
Well, maybe not pros, but we definitely have come a long way since the beginning of the year. Let's go to Miss Brower with our last message of the year.
Good morning, New Code Academy. It's Miss Brower. We have made it to the end of our school year. And I know this episode is all about favorite or funniest memories. So I'm going to tell you about my favorite things that happened this year. But it's kind of weird because it's a whole bunch of little tiny interactions that became my favorite part of the year and of this job. So my absolute favorite thing that happened this year was being able to interact with all of you. So anytime I was able to get into a classroom and hear the discussion, sometimes it was really funny and jokes were going back and forth. Sometimes you were discussing content. Sometimes it was in a breakout room where you were problem solving together or working through a math or science problem. I just loved hearing from you. I loved the little hi, Miss Brower, when I would pop into a meet. You have to know that all of us are here for you. And we are so proud of everything you've accomplished this year. Please be safe going into summer. And you know that we are now always a part of each other's histories. Whether you're coming back to New Code or you're going somewhere else, you will be a part of our history and we will be a part of yours. So, sending you off. Thank you so much for everything. Bye, New Code.
Thank you for sharing your New Code Academy memories, Ms. Brower.
That reminds me of my favorite NewsBYTEs memory.
Don, are you still with us? It's time for the weather. We don't want to keep Rory waiting.
Sorry, Rory. What's the weather look like for the end of the school year?
Good morning, Terabytes. It's Rory here with this week's weather. As the end of the school year approaches, the weather looks like it will be all over the place. Of course, this seems normal for this spring. On the last day, we'll have showers of tears from those who are sad that the school year is coming to a close. Then there will be strong winds from teachers and students rushing away from their computers and outside to enjoy the summer. Then, of course, there will be some fog as I share this NewsBYTEs memory. I remember when I did the whipped cream challenge with Miss Picarna, the whipped cream ended up down my jacket.
3, 2, 1. Oh, help! Help me! Somebody help me! Get it off! It's okay. It's super good!
That's it for this week's weather. Have a great summer.
Thank you, Rory. Great end of the year forecast.
Next, we'll check in with Duncan with But Seriously.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the final episode of But Seriously before I graduate from middle school. And before I go, I would like to thank all of you at New Code Academy for watching my segment each and every week. I will always remember the time I spent here, the amazing students and teachers I met, and the fun, engaging classes I got to be a part of. I love being able to see and talk with real people instead of just icons on a screen, and I hope I'll get to meet more of you in person sometime. Thank you all so much for your continued support of NewsBYTEs and But Seriously, and I hope you have an amazing summer.
Thanks, Duncan. I guess no news is good news. Best of luck in high school.
Now, we'll go to Caleb for Sports Bites.
Hey, sports fans! Caleb here with the last edition of Sports Bites! Here's the sports news for this week. It will be a race to see which grade returns all their NCAA materials the fastest. You should have received a Google form setting up a time to return your NCAA equipment. And now for my memories. One of my memories is that when we had our NewsBYTEs meetings, Mr. Cannon would always come in and say, hey, sports fans. My last memory is beating Mrs. Hill saying, good afternoon, how are you at the beginning of class. That is it for sports. Thanks for watching this year. Have a great summer break.
Thank you, Caleb. Great report this week.
Hey, Abby, let's wrap up that school challenge.
Welcome to School Challenge. My name is Abby. Today we wrap up our School Challenge segment. We have received a few memes from students. Let's take a look. Wow, those memes remind me of the time. Wow, those memes remind me of the time I kept messing up on NewsBYTEs. Fun times. Well, that's all for school challenge. Thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your school year, you guys. Bye.
Thank you, Abby. Hey, Ray, I'm starting to see a theme with this episode.
Just starting to see it? I know. I better get my memory in now before it's too late.
But first, let's take a look at memories from our new code teachers and students.
Hi, New Code Academy. It's Miss Bacarna, and I have had such a wonderful year with each of you. It's too hard to pick just one memory. I've enjoyed doing riddles with you. I've enjoyed trying to say good morning before you each morning. It's tricky, but I've tried. I have enjoyed just getting to know each of you, and you all have made me so proud. It has been a joy and a privilege to be able to teach you and to hang out with you this year. And you've all come such a long way, and I hope you have an amazing summer. You deserve it to take some time off, spend time with your friends and family. And maybe I'll see some of you back next year. So it's been great. Have a good summer, New Code.
Oh, we did a lot of things this year. Some of the funny things. I made an insurance company in school with its own website and everything. We had filters for like class, so we would just have filters on. When we went in person to see each other on like computer science day, I got to see some people. I made like an army, like of Mr. C's. Like we all had the same profile picture. That was pretty funny. Also, we also made like a slideshow for like Mr. C. I don't know why, but like the 6th and 7th graders for some reason made it, and then like we added to it.
Hey Tigers, this is Miss Turner. I'm here with my tiger, not my cat. But I just wanted to wish you all a great summer. You have all worked so hard and are so amazing, and I'm so proud of all of you. And my funniest moment this year was when Carlos came to my group with a funny mask over his mouth, and it just made me and Miss Harris laugh so hard. So thanks for making us laugh, Carlos. I want to wish 8th graders a bright future. It's so exciting to be going to high school. You're going to do amazing things. Have a great summer. Relax. Have fun. Get outside and play.
The funniest idea that we had was definitely hat day with my squid hat. And here's a picture that I did for the last day of the school year. I'm going to miss every one of you. And here's a picture that I chose. Yeah. And my teacher is the best because she's kind, funny, and she loves Dave, my cat.
Hi, NCA students. First of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you for a great year. Thank you for learning and growing and experiencing new things. And I've enjoyed our time together. For your summer break, I hope that you are able to back away from your screen, read a book, be outside, do something with your friends, enjoy your family, and just take the break that you well deserve so that you are ready to learn and be ready for next school year again. For the 8th graders, I want to wish you the best of luck as you head to high school. I want you to remember to work hard and take on the challenges that you're interested in, set goals for yourself, and continue to learn and grow and become the person that you're hoping to become. I'm really excited to see what you all do with your lives and what you do in the future, and I wish you the very best of luck as you head to high school. Have a wonderful summer, NCA students, and I'm excited to see some of you back next year.
Hello, I'm doing this during the class meet. Anyways, my favorite in-class memory is just playing Kahoot and being the number one for the first time. It never happened to me before. And out of school, it was during winter break when I watched It's a Wonderful Life for the first time. And the funniest thing that happened, probably all the times that Mackenzie got roasted. It's nothing personal, it was just kind of funny. And a memory about a teacher I have is when Mr. Gerode used the baby filter for Snapchat, and that was terrifying.
Hi, I really enjoy working with everyone this year and had so many amazing moments. One of the moments standing out, and I won't forget that, I suddenly disappeared when I closed my screenshots sharing. And also at the same time, I accidentally closed my Google Meet too. So I said, oh, what could I do? And so I have to suddenly deal with this situation. And so it was the first time I won't forget when I went back on the Google Meet, my students still waiting for me. And I told them that I disappeared. And actually that gave me a lot of confidence being a teacher that my students are so supportive.
I think for me, my favorite memory was mostly on Lodge because what I remember is that sometimes people would talk or they would tell just crazy stories in general, and because we used to play with some of them played with filters, and I think on math or when it was in a group meet, people would join and we would just talk in general. So that's basically my favorite memory.
Hello, New Code Academy. Happy end of the year, which I can't believe is already here. I just want to say I love how much I got to learn about my students and connect with them in fun new ways on the internet, games online and breakout rooms and all sorts of different ways to learn about each other and to really connect, even though we're not together in person with each other. It's been great, and I thank you all so much for making my first year at New Code Academy amazing, and I look forward to many to come.
And finally, Dad Jokes with Don. Hey Don, why are memories like grammar? Because we find the present tense and the past perfect. Get it? Present tense, the present tense, and the past perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we'll go with perfect.
Take it away, Don.
Welcome to Dad Jokes with Don. Wow, the end of the year already? I feel like I'm just getting started. I still have all these great jokes to share. Did you hear the one about...
Come on, Don. The show is long enough already. Do you have something to share, or can we wrap this Smarmfest up?
Well, I guess I'll just sign off. I'm not Duncan, but seriously. It's been fun bringing you a laugh or two this year. Thank you for making Dad Jokes with Dawn a highlight of my week. I hope it's been a highlight of yours as well. Hey, that reminds me of a joke. Did you hear the one about the person that made a video about having sections of their hair lightened? They wanted to watch the highlights later. Ha!
That brings us to the end of another show and another year of middle school.
Congratulations to our 8th graders who are moving on to high school.
You know, that reminds me of my favorite memory this year. Well, that was rude.
Have a great summer, Terabytes. Bye.
Man, they really need to fire the person who edits these news shows. I have had a blast working with our incredible crew this year. My favorite memory is watching their comfort level in front of the camera grow stronger, especially when they mess up and I can add it to the bloopers at the end of each episode. The crew works really hard, and yet our Google Meets were filled with laughter. They are a great group of students, and I was proud to have the chance to work with each of them. And I'm extremely excited to see what happens next year as we head into NewsBYTEs Season 2. Thanks for watching.